Hey there, my friends, and welcome. This is English we Say, the place we can learn and practice our English together. Today, we're going to take a look the direct and indirect objects of passive subjects. What does it mean? Alright, please take a look. Active. My mother gives me a watch for my birthday. And please look at the actives here. How to compare indirect and direct one. Alright. My mother gives a watch to me for my birthday. In this one, if you compare to in this one, just a little bit difference about the structure, right? In this one, we call indirect object, right? Right here. All right, and in this one, direct object. All right. As you can see, in the direct object, the structure is here. My mother gives me a watch for my birthday. But in the direct one, it will be my mother gives a watch to me for my birthday. Alright, this direct because have the object first, right? The object is a watch. It is just me. Indirect, right? Alright. And please take a look when we change to the passive one. Let's look about the indirect first. In this one, when we change to the passive, and it would be like, I was given a watch by my mother for my birthday. Why is that? Because when we change in this one, we change the me here to be I, right? We change the object, right? Anytime that we change the active one to the passive, so we keep the object, right, of the active to be changed as the subject as the passive, right? So in this, the subject, verb, and object here, me. So we change me, but in me, when we change to be the subject, we cannot keep the me, right? We have to change to I. This is the correct structure, the correct one. And then we change to be I here, and give here. When we change to the passive, we need for to be, but in this one, give it's a past tense. So when we change to the passive, and then we will use words here, right? I, he, she, it, go with words here. All right. And give here, we change the give to be given, to be the past participle or word three. All right. Give, given. That's right. Or we say PP, right? All right. PP, past participle. All right. And a watch by my mother for my birthday. Okay, and please take a look at the second one, direct. How do we change when if with the direct? They are the same meaning, but it will be a little bit changed. Please take a look. Direct. My mother gives a watch to me for my birthday. In this one, as you can see, the object here is a watch, right? It's not me. So when we change, we keep the object here, a watch. Here, a watch. And a watch mean singular, so we use was, we change to the passive, alright? And give it the same, change to the past participle over 3. Alright, PP here, right? PP. To me, by my mother, for my birthday. Alright. Alright, and please take a look at the next one. After this first, I bought a bunch of flowers for her. Let's see the past one. A bunch of flowers was bought for her. In this one, here's the object, right? A bunch of flowers here. A bunch of flowers object. When we change to the passive, we need keep the object here to be this. And a bunch of the flowers. Even though the flowers have s, but they're only put to the a bunch, so we use the verb singular was, right? And but here we use again because but here means past participle, right? And for her. Or you can change in this one, like indirect one. For example, in here, we can use she. Why she? Because if we don't use a bunch of flowers, we can use she because in here for her, right? Her. It's not the direct. Direct is here, a bunch of the flowers, but indirect one. Her is an indirect one in the sentence, so we can use her here. We change to be the passive, like she was bought a bunch of flowers. Both of these are okay. Alright, and let's move on to the next one. Active. They offer me the job. This one. When we change to the passive, here is the object, right? The object, we change me here to be I here, right? Because we cannot say me was offered the job. Me, we always use to be the object of the sentence, right? So we change to be I, and then we use the word to be. But in this one, as you can see here, offered, ed, right? Mean the past tense. So we use word to be in the past tense. I am, but in this one, I was the past tense, right? I was here. And then we use offer again, but offer is here in past participle over 3, right? Because the past tense, when we change to the passive, any tenses when you change the passive, we need past participle over 3. After the verb, any verb here, we change to, alright? For example, in this one was, alright? And the job, alright? And keep moving the next one. Active. Her parents promised her a new car if she passed the exams. In this one, we change to the passive, it will be like her was promised a new car by her parents if her passed her exams. Why is that? Because here, in here is an object, right? Alright. Her is the object of the sentence. So if we change, we have to change to be she here. Like the last one, me change to be I, her change to be she, right? Alright. And this one, she is a singular pronoun, right? So we use words, we change to the passive. Because in this one, as you can say promise here, these words, the ed, right, mean the past tense. So we need the words to be in the past tense words. That's right. And for the past participle, alright? And by a new car by her parents is her past her exams. This one we didn't change, right? Alright, and let's see the last one. The last one for today here. After this, he didn't allow us enough time to finish the test. This is the passive. We weren't allowed enough time to finish the test. In this one, once again, in this one is an object, right? Us is an object. So we should ask to be we, right? Because we use the pronoun we to be the subject. Us cannot be, right? So as you can see, in this one, didn't. Well, we will change. We don't use this one. We use word to be to instead, right? We and word to be are, but we change to the passive because in this one you can see didn't, right? So to be the past tense of the were, right? But it's not. We also keep the not here. We weren't, right? Aroused in here, so we add ed to be the past participle. Aroused, as you can see, ed, right? And this one the same. Enough time to finish the text. All right. How do you feel, guys? All right. Finally, if you do like in this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and go to subscribe on my Facebook page, English with Sam, and then you don't miss a fantastic video like this. Bye for now.